So we all know what's going on with Rihanna and Ari Fletcher. So we all know that Ari Fletcher was an ambassador for Rihanna's lingerie line, Savage Fenty. So recently, we all seen what Ari had to say about DV and her insensitive ass comments regarding the situation. Well, for those of us who know about Rihanna and what she's been through, we all know that she was a survivor of DV with her ex-boyfriend, Chris Brown. And hey, she cut Ari Fletcher from her ambassador list. The same shit she did to Drea when Drea made those insensitive ass comments about Megan Thee Stallion being S-worded by Tory Lanez back in 2020. So she cut Ari for those comments. And we had Auntie Lisa Ray come out on Fox Soul with Selena Johnson, the All Falls Down singer, Vivica A. Fox, and Claudia Jordan. They all had their piece on Miss Ari Fletcher. Let's give it a watch.
Fans are speculating that Ari Fletcher, she's the girlfriend of Moneybagg Yo, the rapper. She's also a social media influencer with a bunch of followers. She was removed as an ambassador from the brand, from Savage Fenty X, due to controversial comments she made about women who are victims of domestic violence. Let's take a look.
Nobody cares about what happened to you, what trauma you had. Nobody cares. You're trying to victimize yourself and use this. Oh, like this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Now we all know Rihanna was a victim of domestic violence, and a lot of women were. So, do you think Savage X Fenty made the right decision to remove her as their ambassador?
Absolutely. Yep. You know, that was so cold. And immature. We have to have compassion for one another, and especially survivors of domestic violence, men and women and children. Like, that is absolutely nothing to be dismissive and cold about at all. So,
and shout out to Rihanna for standing up and being an example of a woman of her word and making sure that her brand is not tarnished with any foolishness. Yes. Because here's the thing, these younger girls are looking up to these influencers and these social media girls. And so if you know that, you have an obligation. See, that's the difference between a social media influence and a real celebrity and star. There is a difference.
Yes, so because we have morality clauses.
Absolutely. You have to work your way up to that stardom so you know what level that you're stepping into, because it's levels to this. It's respectable. People respect you. Now, you can have your opinion, but even when you have your opinion, you got to wait till you get to a certain level to be able to be heard, because we've seen the history of your words and why you saying what you've been saying. She was out of line, out of place. She was immature. For the women that look up to her, I hope that they hold her accountable for what she said. I hope that she is learning a lesson for her to at least come back and say, you know what? I apologize because I did not mean da or whatever, but she need to give us some type of apology, a narrative, or what's that cancel culture? Like, they should be all on top of her on that.
They were.
Elena, what do you think?
First of all, Lisa Ray just dropped a word on the people real good when she said that's the difference between a celebrity and an influencer, because we are taught certain decorum, you know what I'm saying? Yes. And like, there's just certain things you don't say. Just to give a little context, and Claudia, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think y'all, so she was on there talking about how she want her boyfriend. She made a statement like, I like when my boyfriend get mad at me when sometimes I like to fake like I'm leaving him, and I want him to get so mad at me that he pull out a gun and beg me to stay. Right. So she said that online. And then, so the domestic violence people were like, now she saying all this on live. So people who have gone through domestic violence, and I don't even want to say domestic violence people because that's insensitive. Women who have experienced domestic violence, they made this comment to her, back like, yo, like, that ain't cool. That's insensitive. You shouldn't really say that, because it is kind of wild. But what the young lady, Ari, is giving, that whole scenario is giving, I need attention. Let's be clear, girl. We in 2022. We are not running around here hauling off. Everybody know you cannot run around here and haul off and make statements like that without backlash. So that's giving, I'm just trying to get some going, starting some attention. Second of all, I'm not sure why she's an influencer in the first place. Just not clear on that in the first place. But moreover, I just feel like it's on some old, I'm trying to get attention, because who would say that? And then so I guess that was her attempt of kind of like defending herself. I don't care what you say. Nobody cares if you're in a review. So that's dumb. Like all of the whole thing, all of this, like that's dumb. All of that's dumb, and you know better. And I think she did it to get what she's getting right now. Someone to be able to talk about what she said and did. Because low key, girl, that's a fool. And now look what you've done. You've messed up an opportunity for yourself.
And you know, and what she also has to learn is that once a big one counsels you, it then leads to everyone.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
You understand what I'm saying? Where it's like all of those things that you built up now will come crumbling. You know, that's why I tell people a real career isn't built overnight or with a swipe. You know, so hopefully this will be a lesson to this young lady. As an influencer, that if you are trying to build a career, you just got to watch what you say and how you say it. I mean, because people are watching your moves.
And we've all been guilty of that. You know what I mean? We've all been guilty of that. And we're all learning. But you can't come out the gate thinking that you hold that much clout where you can say anything you want to say, because some things is TMI. And even I am still learning that where I am. But work your way up to this. So when you apologize, people is listening to that just as well as your bullshit.
I'm gonna blame. They will not listen to the apology if at this point they're getting more press off of your statement that you now can't take back.
I'm gonna blame society a little bit for this. Okay, not that that wasn't an ignorant statement to say. We make everybody famous, and not to say that you can't be an influencer because of popularity, because hey, times have changed, unfortunately, right? That it's different now. You don't have to have that talent and the resume and the pedigree like you used to. Now you actually can just be popular on social media, and you do have influence. So I guess that makes you an influencer. But with great kudos and blessings, especially that fall into your lap like this, you're famous because you're someone's girlfriend. Not to discredit you, but you're someone's girlfriend. So just know that you've been blessed with this platform. So use it wisely. Girl, I would love to have a deal with Fenty. We all would love to have a deal with Fenty. Yeah. You got one, and you out here talking about domestic violence when your CEO was a victim of domestic violence. How silly is that? Like at the very least, we gotta know basic girl code 101. Listen, just because it didn't happen to you or it's not a big deal, everybody want to be funny and have a moment. But yo, there's people here getting their ass whooped on the daily, and you hurt all their hearts with this. And I hope you learn. You're young, Ari, and you do have a lot of pressure. A lot of people come to you every day. I see you, but like, hopefully this is a teachable moment because you have Rihanna in your back. Like she had your back, and she can't associate with you. That's bad business.
That's now bad for this. See, that was a very wonderful statement that you made, that people have to learn when you're bad for business. When you get with big associations, like, trust me, there are people that they answer to. And if you're bad for business, you'll get cut immediately.
On the flip side, Brianna, if you would like some hot over 40-something-year-olds, I think we would look good in some Savage X Fenty. I'm just saying, Brianna. Can I get the camera on Rihanna?
All of us.
We give you 4 for 1. How about that? Give us that Fenty deal. We'll take it.
Ooh, that photo shoot would be fabulous.
What? Yeah. We would appeal to all the women of a certain age and the young ones that can look up and say, I hope I look like that when I'm in my 40s and 50s. Right?
Okay.
No? Okay, I'm trying. Okay.
Pitch your way, Claudia.
I'm trying, ladies. I'm always thinking about trying to get us some more money.
I know that's right.
Moving on.
And I agree with what Lisa Ray said. Like, let's be honest. Like, when it comes to DV, period, that is nothing to play with. Women have been beaten. Men have been beaten. Gotten beaten. Back in 2020, I mean, even though DV has been around forever, but 2020, from what I've seen in my lifetime, has been the highest of cases with DV and child abuse cases. because people cannot handle themselves. They want to put their hands on somebody so bad. That's not cool. Folks have gotten KI'd, been left under beds, gone because these people don't know when to stop, don't know how to control themselves. So they let their crazy self take over and they end up hurting this person, putting hands on them. That's not cool because, oh, I'm act like I'm leaving. I want you to pull your GUN out on me. No. Females who wanted to leave, for real, have gotten GUNs pulled out on them, threatened with death if they leave their boyfriend. Real talk. That's not cool. And some folks feel like, oh, because Ari is pretty, Ari is talented, she's a good mom, she has money, therefore you cannot say anything to her. You cannot go against what she says. I don't give a damn if a bitch is pretty, ugly, fat, short. I don't care. If I feel like what she's saying is not right, I'm gonna say that. It's not right what you say it, period. Okay? Period. Let's be real, Ari. You dealt with G Herbo and you called the cops on G Herbo for beating you up. Remember that? So you know how it feels to be beaten on by a dude. That's not funny at all. And the fact that you said no one cares, girl, really? So basically, what I took from that was, okay, you don't care about nobody. Because let's be honest, some of your followers, unfortunately, probably have been victims, or not victims, survivors of DV, or no victims of DV. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you're saying that shows that it's very insensitive of you to say stuff like that. And I admire your glow up. I admire you getting your money, making a way for your son to have a way in this world. That's cool. But your comments on DV ain't right. That's not cool at all. And she has a very young following behind her. And I think and for what I seen in her live when she was talking, the way she was talking, you got a lot of people in there agreeing with her, laughing with her, saying, yeah, we don't care. Okay, like I said before, keep that same energy. I'm not praying this on nobody, but if a nigga put their hands on you, keep that same energy. Keep it. You won't. That's not cool to have no man putting their hands on you or anybody. You know what I'm saying? I seen some guys in there from the names. There were guy names. Some guys in there were laughing. Hee ha ha. Yeah, it's hee ha ha until your mama get her ass whooped. Or probably have already. You don't care. Or your sister get her ass beat. Probably have, you don't care. Or your daughter get her ass beat. Unfortunately. The stuff that y'all be saying, I think it's so cool and so funny. That's not cool at all. And guess what? She lost the bag behind that. Because let's be honest, instead of her being, because people love saying that they so real folks come out and they will say, I made a mistake. I'm wrong for saying that. But I feel like Ari is too prideful to come out and say, I was wrong for saying that. That is not what I meant when I said that. Instead of her saying that she's wrong for saying what she said, and that's not what I was trying to do. That was not what I was trying to say. Oh, it's fuck you bitches. Y'all broke. Y'all ugly. You ugly. You ain't got no man to put no gun out on you. What? Do you hear how ignorant that is? Don't get me wrong. Ari dope with her shit, but I don't like her as a person with her mindset. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she young, but she ain't that damn young. She not in her early 20s anymore. She is damn near my age. So the bitch is a grown woman, grown ass woman. So she should know better. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys, this is my little take on it. And, you know, it is what it is. Rihanna did no talking when it was brought to her attention. When she cut Dre off, boom. Now she cut Ari off, boom. You lost your bag behind your mouth. A fool's mouth is his what? Destruction. Learn something. Yeah, you guys, that's the end of my commentary for my channel here. Y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all later. And I might do a get ready with me this weekend. I don't know, but I'll see y'all then. And before too, don't worry about it. I'll see y'all before, but I'm gonna have my get ready with me scheduled for this weekend. So please stay tuned for that.